Infidelity in America. That's something that's so interesting. When we look at infidelity and wonder how does it happen and if it affects us. In fact, some of the numbers are startling. 53% of marriages end in divorce in America. They're saying that most of the cities in the East Coast are again affected by people who are unfaithful, more so than the West Coast or the Midwest. Percentages of marriages that last after an affair, about 31%. And speaking of affairs, there's even a website out there that deals with men who have affairs. That's right, and women as well who want to cheat. Men and women who come together and want to cheat. There's a website, and they're making big business from this. It's ashleymadison.com. Now, on Skype today, we have Noel Biderman, who is the president and CEO of ashleymadison.com. Noel, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So let's get right into it. I understand that cheaters in the United States are, since you're all over the world with ashleymadison.com, but it seems as though that there are more cheaters on the East Coast of the U.S. than anywhere else, according to what I've read. Is that true?
You know, that's accurate. I think there's a couple of factors in place when it comes to infidelity. There's the notion of nature versus nurture, right? Does an environment lead you to be more unfaithful? And people have said, yeah, the workplace is one of the biggest competitors to a business like mine. That's where most affairs happen. And so certain cities, Washington, D.C., New York, Boston, all seem to be hotbeds of infidelity.
Wow. Now, Ashley Madison, of course, your site subscribes or allows people who are married or in a relationship to come and live a little, so you say. How did you come up with the idea to think that cheaters wanted a place where they, I guess people who are being unfaithful, cheaters it is what it is, but that they wanted a place where they could go and kind of meet someone else who may want to do the same thing?
You know, I like to blame a journalist for this spark of inspiration. This idea came about because up to 30% of people on so-called singles dating sites, matchmaking sites, weren't single at all. And so when a journalist highlighted that for me, I realized, oh my goodness, there's a marketplace for people who want to have affairs, want to step outside their primary relationship, and to connect with other people who want to do the same thing. That's where the idea started.
Really, blame it on a journalist. There you go.
For a lot of things.
Exactly. So now cheating, of course, is big business, and I know Ashley Madison is really big. Just how big is your company? If you can give us a scope of how many members you have that are coming on to find someone else to creep with.
Ashley Madison is the third biggest dating service in all of North America. It's one of the largest in the world. It has 19 million members, 26 countries, 9 different languages. And I think when you actually look at the universe of people who are in a relationship but are willing or open to maybe doing something outside of it versus people who are single looking to get together, the size of the marketplace for the unfaithful might even be larger than those looking for true love. And so it's a universal business, and that's why we've done so well.
Very interesting. Noel Biderman, president and CEO of ashleymadison.com, a place where the unfaithful can find their way around. Thanks so much for spending some time with us.
Thanks for having me.